What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 6, Q&A with Jeffreezzyy. I feel people are like books. Everyone has a story and something to teach. Stay tuned. I got a really good one for you today. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 6, Q&A with Jeffreezzyy. In this interview, we got 3 topics, 3 questions each to provide a different perspective on someone else's life experiences. So today, I have a very special guest for you. He is a stand-up guy, comedian, always got so much positive energy, always fun to be around. I actually work with this guy on a daily basis. I want to introduce David Bejar. Come on in, come on in. What's up, sir? Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Have a seat, sir.
Okay.
So, how do you feel right now? Did you just wake up or something? Man, it's a long day.
When you wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Long days, long days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so give us a little intro about yourself. Tell us something we wouldn't know about you and something very interesting.
Okay. So something you wouldn't know about me just by looking at me? That I spoke Spanish first and then learned English.
Okay. So is that you came from a different country, or you just was born in America? And
Yeah, I'm actually a dreamer, actually. As a matter of fact, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my grandpa, he put everybody in the truck and was like,
Damn!
let's go over here to Disneyland. Back in the day when you would go over the border and like they would just be like, oh, American citizen? Okay, cool. Go for it.
Damn, just like that.
Yeah.
That is some...
Told everybody pack your stuff, but all they took was just the sweaters that they had.
Damn.
They didn't
so
want to
just
make
literally,
it obvious.
You're a dreamer. You're living the dream now, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
The American dream. All right. So today we're talking food, fitness, and just general life. You ready?
Yeah, I love food.
Okay. First subject, food. We're talking food. What's your favorite food? Your go-to? Where would you recommend to go get that? Favorite food of all time?
Favorite food of all time?
Well, just
Anywhere in the world?
your favorite food, your go-to.
My go-to, okay. I like me some chow mein.
Chow mein?
It's the best. I love it. It's like that's my.
All right, where's the best spot to get some chow mein
Let me see.
that you know of?
Best spot that I know. Not anywhere around here. The only place that I can think of is
Doesn't matter. That's the place to go.
if it's like back home in Southern California. If you're in
Southern.
Bassett,
Okay.
in the indoor swap meet, they got this little spot in the back. If you pull around in the back, they got a little parking spot next to the dojo and the little.
What's it called? Swap meet?
Bassett swap meet.
Bassett swap meet. All right. All right. Chow mein at the Bassett swap meet. All right, guys. Question number 2. If you were to travel in the world, where would you want to go and why?
If I want to travel, I would definitely want to go to Australia.
Australia, mate. Eat some kangaroos over there.
Yeah, dude. They say that they, from what I've heard, shall I say, that in Australia they respect the cooks a lot more, so you get a higher wage.
Ooh.
So I definitely respect some people that definitely respect the trait. You know
Well,
what I mean?
damn. That's always good. All right. Australia.
Yeah. Go
All
out
right.
to the.
And question number 3. If you were to cook, because you used to be in the kitchen, if you were to cook for a romantic date, you got a loved one out there. Shout out to her. Somewhere out in the crowd. I see you. You out there? All right. Romantic date. What are you cooking and why?
I'm gonna cook some. Let's see. Definitely a little bit of salmon.
Okay, salmon.
A little caper butter sauce.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
And then
can't go wrong with salmon.
Yeah, maybe I love potatoes, but I don't know. Maybe some greens. I'd rather do some like
something healthy.
Yeah. Keep it light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, keep it light, simple. You know, delicious. Focus on the flavors that you're working with.
Okay.
You know?
Focus on the flavors.
Yeah.
We're talking food. Oh man, is that what you're gonna make later?
I'm thinking about it now, dude.
Okay,
I haven't have a good what is it?
Home cooked meal? Would you say?
No, yeah, like a salmon that's like on some charcoal grilled salmon.
Oh, with those planks you just bake. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Talking about next topic. Talking fitness. Everybody's fit somehow, or if you're not, we still talk about it either way.
Yeah, it's definitely, everybody forgets that, we have this body and like we only get one, and there are like ways to get replacement parts, but they're hard to come by.
That's true. All right, question number 1. Do you work out? If not, why?
Yeah.
Why or why not?
I definitely think that, everybody should do something to get their heart racing a little bit. Adrenaline's good for the body. Mm-hmm. Get that blood flowing.
Currently working out? Currently not?
Yeah, actually, I've been on this little, what is it, like a little spurt of working out in this. Running every other day.
Okay. There you go, running. It's free. That's been
exactly. And
running,
then like
it's free.
I didn't start like this, I like started walking and then like just pushing myself, walking a little faster, taking bigger steps.
How about your previous history? Did you go into like sports? Were you?
Yeah, I did a little bit of wrestling in middle school, and then in high school played a little bit of football. And then I definitely liked extreme sports like all my life. So
there you go.
For sure,
So all about it. He's all about it. All right.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Would you say you have what was your greatest fitness achievement? And how did you feel? Like
greatest fitness achievement?
You have a fitness achievement like, I ran a mile in 6 minutes or something, or just
I wish. Imagine, dude. Oh my
something like
6 minutes. I wish. Wow, that'd be.
Like, did you achieve something?
Yeah, so I lived in Las Vegas the last 11 years, and I recently moved over here. And like, when I was living in Las Vegas, like the lifestyle definitely gets to you eating bad things, working late, like 10 plus hours. Like, definitely affects the way your body works and functions, especially if you don't like intake the proper nutrients.
Stress, the cortisol, it's bad for your body.
Yeah.
So how'd you overcome that?
Yeah. I was weighing like 260 out there.
260? Damn, stand up now.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you definitely don't look 260.
I recently I don't believe in weighing myself, because then
that's
you
true.
create the self-conscious image of like, oh, I'm not. But like when you think about the body, it works a certain way, and if you put I weighed recently 206, and the lowest I've ever been was 205. And then like if you think about it, now that I'm actually doing something, I'm actually adding muscle, so I'm gonna get heavier.
Yeah, you can't always go by the scale, because muscle weighs more than fat, it's just all how you feel as well. So
number one thing.
So how'd you lose weight? You just change your lifestyle?
Well, yeah, I just got into I've always been interested in when there's in restaurants, or like just traveling throughout time, like through Las Vegas to Southern California, or like going to the little mom and pop shops, and like I'm always interested in trying if they got like a vegetarian patty, or like some substitute like meat type thing where it's like a little different. That way I can try
your lifestyle. That's
just like push your taste buds too. Like if you eat the same thing all the time, you're gonna get used to it, and like when you do have these different exotic flavors that are a little bit too potent, like you won't be like, it'll be like, whoa, like a lime for the first time, little baby just tasting a lime. It's just like, wow.
Hell yes. All right. So speaking on that, question number 3: do you have a 5-year fitness goal, or do you want to achieve something within that time frame?
5 years, huh?
And going with that, do you have any advice you're gonna give to yourself and to others, how they can achieve their goal?
In 5 years, huh?
It doesn't have to be 5. It could be a year. It's like So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay.
In 5 years, where I see myself
5 years.
physically, I feel that I'll definitely have a lot heavier of a head because I'm gonna have more hair.
Okay, that's a lot of hair right there. So
Yeah, I wish I had facial hair, but I could not grow it for the life of me, dude. Like I've been growing my facial hair and just periodically shaving it, but like at one point it was 2 years in that I had my hair like this long growing, and then my facial hair long growing too, and
sometimes you can't get that full beard like whatever.
But my brother, he got the little thing going on with the goatee, and like I'm just like, oh man, that's my brother.
Oh well,
that's my brother Sebastian.
Anyways, where do you see yourself 5 years besides having the hair? Anything?
Having hair, definitely a lot more muscle for sure. A lot more core strength. I want to get my hang strength back because
there you go.
Carpal tunnel is a mother.
Speaking on that, tell us about your injury.
You know, when you're marinating 400 plus pounds of meat, you gotta like get in there, make sure every crevice, every section of the protein has the proper marination.
So basically, you've been working your hands all the time. Tell the people what's wrong with your hands.
Got that carpal tunnel. Take care of yourself, you know. Definitely being proactive in your health is a lot better than being.
Don't be injured.
Yeah.
Because you could be typing away on a keyboard as well for hours and hours and hours. And
and those pains, like, I don't wish that on anybody because that's in the nerves. Like, that's in there. Like, just thinking.
Jeez. Well, as long as you're better now, you're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely, they've been healing. Therapy's been helping. And then just keeping a positive mindset. Because it's definitely like. It's your hands, and like you need them for everything, and like it definitely got to a point where I was like, what am I gonna do? Like I got these two hands right here that I can't even use, and like what is the next step?
How did you feel mentally? Did you get depressed, or were you just trying to stay positive, move to the next step in life?
At the time, I couldn't really think about it. I just had to like think about what I needed to do.
Oh, okay.
So like later on, I thought about it. I was like, dang, like I got lucky. Like I'm glad, like and then luck is also like another thing too. Like when you have a skill and opportunity meet, like that's luck right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Damn. All right. So that's your fitness part, but your body is well.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah. I just took a little run earlier today.
Oh, there you go.
So
exercise.
Let the hair down. Took a little shower. Got a little fresher.
There we go. All right. That moves on to part number 3. We're talking about just general life.
Everybody loves it because that's your life.
This is the air we breathe. Everything's life.
Oh my God.
This little plant right here.
This little guy right here.
This little plant right here. Oh, he's also a botanist.
Yeah, little succulents. Yeah, I like to grow tomatoes in my greenhouse, and I feel like everybody should have house plants because you breathe the air, and like people forget, like we are, as well as like trees shed their leaves that are dead, like pieces of wood that fall off of the tree. Like we're the same way too. Like we get our nails cut. Like we have pieces. Like dust is mostly our body and our skin, like just all up in there.
Jeez, yeah.
So like definitely
talking about life.
Yes.
We can get deep.
Stay clean.
All right. We can talk about this all day. But question number 1: what is your greatest memory? What is your most treasured memory, and why?
Treasured memory.
Not greatest, but your most treasured memory, and why? How did it make you feel?
Gosh, treasured memory. Wow.
That always gets everybody.
Yeah, it's like treasured memory. That's something dearly to me.
Of course.
It's when I made the decision to apply for a job in Las Vegas, cleaning fish.
Cleaning fish, like scaling them?
Yeah, like descaling, gutting, like getting prepped for the grill, like.
Okay.
Like the day that I made that spectacular decision. Like,
why is that? Is it because you learned so much?
yeah, it just took me on this journey that I never even could have like imagined myself. Like,
yeah, all
like,
right.
Life is a beautiful thing.
Life is a beautiful thing. All right. That brings us to question number 2 then. This is it's a tough one, so be prepared. What is your favorite quote of all time that you live by? That, you know, there's so many good quotes, but one that comes to mind.
There's a couple that come to mind actually. You know, like there's
of course.
Couple.
All right, let's go with like two.
Top two.
Top
okay,
two
I
that you live by. Like this is this is part of me. This is what I try to do every day. Yeah.
This is coming to me right now. It's just like talking to me.
Favorite
So
quotes. Favorite quote.
one of my favorite quotes that I always live by, and like, you know, it's definitely talking about that journey, like from cleaning fish one day, deciding to go to this thing, and just showing up every day and doing it, and just keep doing it. To like now, like, is by a chef in Brazil called Alex Atala.
Okay.
And
Shout
he
out
says
chef.
that, yeah, you know, salutes to you, chef, like, you know, respect. And he says that, you know, when it comes to food, it's serious because something died for it.
That's true.
Like, you gotta respect the food.
Respect the food, of course.
And, you know, back to being serious, the Joker. I love Batman. That's my thing. Like, I'm a Batman fan. So
okay.
like, back to the Joker. Like, everyday life. Like, why so serious?
Why are you?
Why, like, you know?
We're given an opportunity every day.
Every day.
Every day. I would like to piggyback on that first quote.
Yeah.
Like about something, something like an animal. Like, so an animal died for our nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there's also, we take for granted like these animals as well. Like, let's just say there's a story in a book, Thomas Keller, in his book, he was telling the story about how he had to butcher rabbits for his restaurant. So, but he also, he chose them. They were live, and he had to kill them. So he had to kill them. Heard the animals squealing, but he knew that it was for his restaurant. You know, this is our thing. And in that day, later on that day, after he filleted it, butchered it, took the loin, one of the cooks burnt that loin and threw it in the trash. That pissed him off so much because that cook, or that person who cooked that meat, wasn't the one who butchered it. Had to see that animal being killed, and that just took.
Hearing all that stuff too.
Like, and if that person who had to actually cook it, took the time to butcher it, pay respect to it, you think he would let it burn like that? Nah. So, all right, but that's that's part of it. That's part of the story that I think a lot of people should.
Everybody loves good food.
Of course.
Like, everybody can relate to wanting to have good food, and like, but they don't want to know what it took to get that good food. Like you know, like a pasta chef that like just gets up really early. Bakers that are up before the light.
2 a.m. to make this dough.
And
all
like
that good stuff. Yeah.
Everybody likes the outcome of it, but it's like there's always shout out to the people behind the scenes, you know, because
everywhere
whatever
you're doing, it matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody, whoever's watching this, it matters. Thank you.
You matter.
Yeah. So damn, where were we? That was quote. It was favorite quote. All right, question number 3. Going to question number 3. So on this earth, what kind of legacy do you want to leave?
Oh,
jeez, just like something to leave the people with. You know?
Yeah, that go back to the quotes, you know, like I can't exactly remember who said this quote, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the great ones because I remember it, and I'm pretty sure some other people will after I say it. But it was it goes.
No, what do you want to leave behind? What do you?
Oh, what the legacy that I want to leave behind? What's the
legacy you want to leave behind?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. With legacies, you know, they say that you die twice.
Twice.
Yeah. So, like, the first time you die is when your heart stops beating. The second time you die is when somebody says your name for the last time. And I believe that there's a lot of great humans in the world that have done a lot of greatness that are impacting even after they're not here anymore, and influencing through a dream and idea that was maybe created or followed or whatever. Like it's still going, it's still burning, the flames burning. You know,
absolutely.
I want to be like that. Like that's what I think about.
Remembered like that. People still talk about you.
Yeah, I want to have an impact on people's life in the most positive way as I can for years and generations to come.
Absolutely.
From like that would be the greatest thing in the world.
That's exactly. That's what it's all about.
That would give me like.
Damn. All right. Now, it's that time. Do you have a question of the day for me?
Ooh, a question for. Ooh, Mr. Jeffreezzyy right here. A question for him.
Yeah, question of the day.
Maybe this question will like bring us some insight, a little bit more about yourself, if you're willing to share.
That's what I'm here for.
What was a point in your life that you had like an outbreak, or like a situation of like where you saw clarity, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
Yeah,
ooh, okay.
That's what I got.
I got a really good answer for y'all. Jeez. Okay. So a point of clarity. It goes with the story as well. So y'all will see me wearing a hat all the time. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But take off my hat real quick. Whoo! See this gray streak right here? It just grows in just this one area. Kind of like Rogue. Rogue, you know?
Yeah.
So this happened about 3 years ago. Like, it started very small, like one little gray hair. I plucked them, all that good stuff. But somehow it started to turn out to just this one little streak. And after doing some research, you kind of get this thing if you've had like a, what's it called? A near-death experience, or like a rebirth. And since that time, I've actually had time to, like 3 years, I've actually started to practice yoga, like get deep, actually had what you can call like a spiritual enlightenment.
Ooh.
So I believe that is actually how I got this streak, from like a near-death experience, from like rebirth, spiritual enlightenment type of way. It's where you just totally learn about yourself. You come at peace with life. I don't take life so serious. Like, if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't. You just got to deal with it, how it goes. You definitely got to plan for the future as well.
Oh, definitely. One of the
you got to plan for the future, but yeah, I'm just so at peace with the world. Like, if you see me, I carry this type of energy. Like, it's just, I try to have a positive impact on people, and I feel like you can sense that from me, how I carry myself. So that is,
I know I definitely did when I met you the first time. I was like, that's a cool cat right here. Damn,
keep it chill.
Check him out. Check him out.
Keep it chill. Keep it, gotta have positive.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Gotta have that, masculine energy. Just anything else to add to that question, or did I answer that correctly? I guess?
No, yeah, that was beautiful, man. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
So, damn. All right.
Great.
Anything else to add to? What's the last message to the people? Like, what's going on YouTube, man? The gram, anything? Ending quotes.
When life gets tough, Just dance.
That's true. Should we dance?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cut. All right. Thank you, sir. That was fun, right?
Awesome.
Jeez.
How many? 30 minutes? 45?
About 30 minutes. Yeah, man.
Let me get some of this drink, Jennifer.
That was only 20.